or who knows? I'm just guessing. And
Please,
also,
around my birthday.
around his birthday, EA,
For my
do it for
birthday.
his birthday, please.
Do it for
He's
the birthday.
begging. Do it. It'd
Begging
be the
you.
content.
Oh, this is what our
But
grind
we
is.
are ready. It is about that time, ladies and gentlemen. Enough talk about the future. It's time to talk about the present because the fight is here, and it's out.
Yo, mic
It's
check.
Jobe versus Loso, and this is a big matchup. Loso has 6 points. Jobe has 5 points. When you look at the scout report here, Ruthless Omni, you have to think this is a reason. There's a reason why this is the main event.
Yeah, absolutely, there's a reason why this is the main event, man. And looking at both of these guys, Joe, man,
Mm.
I like Joe. Joe has
Boom.
come through on my team a few times. I've gone to his. It's a really good technical fight. Job is coming into this with a KO on K Young Butter. Obviously, that's no slouch. And then he's taking on somebody who's has 3 victories in a row, which is why he's at 6. It's the only reason he's at 6 with decisions. So I mean, Job's really going to be coming out here looking for this finish as he was doing before, and Loso is going to be looking to continue his winning streak. And also, Loso is coming off having the fight of the victory.
No, Goose.
This is the main event. We are here, and it's only fitting that we're in the heavyweight division with the former baddest man on the planet, Deontay Wilder, against former
Yeah,
baddest man
Parsec,
on
you
the
gotta get
planet.
used to it, bro.
This is going to be an
Definitely.
incredible banger of a matchup. I cannot wait to see this, especially because of the new patch and everything that I've heard about Deontay Wilder. I played as Deontay Wilder when he was, for
Give me that.
a lack of a better term, bad. And now I'm excited the opportunity to play with
I'm
him
actually,
and polish some people's skulls with his shiny gloves.
Yeah,
This is
I
going to
feel
be fun.
it's gonna be fun, and it's
I'm actually using Parsec right now, bro.
Bomb Squad versus the pure baddest man on the planet. And
Bronze Bomber.
I see that we have 12 rounds. Are we okay with 12 rounds? I know we usually have the regular season as 10 rounds, but we're gonna ask our people in the back because I saw it before. I didn't want to say anything because you were on a roll, but I want to make sure we're all good with accepting a 12-1 fight because it is the main event. So you got to give the people what they want. Hopefully, we'll get word in the back. And I guess we do have our answer. It seems like we're gonna hopefully switch that to 10 rounds. Again, I get you talk about from the previous patch when you played as Deontay Wilder, he was not as like the meta pick or wasn't the favorable pick, even though he was fun to play. Now with this new patch, his power, his literally bomb hands are just like KO knockout artist hands. What are you expecting in the beginning parts? We saw a little bit of a filling out process, but are you expecting him to come out the gate with something like really huge, like maybe some heavy haymakers, or do you think he will like try to set it up with like jabs a little bit, try to be a little bit of a boxer?
Well, Bronze Bomber. I think that's Loso, right? Loso is going to be the Bronze Bomber.
Hopefully we'll get confirmation
Actually,
of that.
no, it would be Job. I think Job is the host. I think Job is the Bronze Bomber, and then he's going against Joe Lewis. So, in short, I think that what you'll see if it's Joe playing as the Bronze Bomber is a counter
Yes,
strike
sir.
the
Nino,
way you
that's
saw
the goal.
Deontay
Yeah, I
Wilder
know,
in
Goose.
real life. I think he's gonna
We're not tripping
move
about
his
that at all, though.
his defenses up, move out of the way, and then land a very strong straight. And he's gonna look for that straight when he can get it. And then you got the strategy of his opponent. My God, I can't believe I yawned.
No, we've
You have
been
the
talking for
strategy
like
from
3 hours, so I totally
yes,
get it.
Hmm?
yeah.
But
Joe Lewis is
No,
gonna
you
come
eat the
in
last
first.
one.
Go ahead.
Thank
No,
you.
I was gonna say, so just to confirm, Job is Joe Lewis, Joe Lewis, and Loso is Deontay Wilder, if I'm correct.
Ooh.
No, that's wrong.
I
Someone correct them in the
Yeah, we need a confirmation on
Yeah,
that.
we
in
So
their
need
we'll
we
chat.
need
find
a
out.
Actually, can we see? We'll see. We'll see how it is. So we'll just come take as soon as we get like full confirmation. But Deontay Wilder, whoever's controlling Deontay Wilder right now, I love that he's taking the center of the ring so far in this main event. So far, we're seeing him. He's gonna back it out. He's trying to
Cool.
go for a haymaker. That's the first haymaker we're seeing. So we already know the game plan. go fast and heavy and try to break down your opponent as much as possible. Well, Joe Lewis, we saw against like Smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Nino, I appreciate that, bro.
Opposite side against well-known fighters. So we're getting confirmation. Jobe is on the right. He's using Deontay Wilder, and Loso is using Joe Lewis. So again, Joe Lewis is Loso, and Deontay Wilder on the right is Jobe. So just to clarify that for everybody who is taking note and getting your predictions out, so you just
Being
know
as
who you voted
confused
for.
as I was as well. So good.
Yeah,
I'm happy that
but
we
we're
won.
already at the halfway mark.
He's
And
trying to
how do you
clinch.
feel about this fight so far? Huh?
I think I just saw an attempted clinch animation. That was pretty cool. I mean, it's yeah. In this remote session, it is. So, simply put, this has been. It's a little bit of a slower start, and as it should be, and that's because they are both looking for a nice big opening. And Jobe is trying
Oh,
to play that
okay.
haymaker, as you call that.
Yeah.
I would like to see a little bit more power body straights.
For sure. And hey, ask and you shall receive as he gets a power shot onto Loso. Loso, again, trying to find his way into the center of the ring, trying to find his way, trying to lunge back a little bit. I don't know if I'd be really worried.
Yeah, you're right, Nino. It's all good, though.
If he goes for another haymaker and we lunging away, if he has low stamina, that could be
Hey.
a recipe for disaster. But so far,
Please,
as we see here
put
in
that
the
over there
opening,
with this.
we get to see both guys with stamina and health. And so far, I think
Get something to drink too. Here, here's some water when you put it over there.
Going for Loso, having 98%. So still have a lot in the tank going in the second round.
Oh yeah. Second
Mm-hmm.
round,
But drink some water
I hope that
first.
they would.
Okay.
Here-
If you can't get it, I'm gonna need a minute to grab it.
Ward Life is a part of the No Stam gang. They tattoo that on as a tramp stamp on their back. They really enjoy throwing all of their punches out for almost no reason. But overall, that guy also proved that it doesn't matter if I have stamina or not. I'll still knock you down. I like what I'm seeing. I see the power shots coming from Jobe. Joe Lewis hasn't really shown me much in that first round, but it's too early to give any kind of like feedback. We'll see what CompuBot says as we get into round number 2.
Yeah, and here we are in round number 2, and you can see Jobe already still trying to go for those power shots. We know where Deontay Wilder's bread is buttered. And right now, Connor's coming in from the hooks, coming in nice and heavy, and that's the one thing that Loso needs to worry about. Lunge back, avoid the power shots, because you know he's going to go for it. He wants to knock out. He wants the full 3 points. He wants to make sure that he is the number 1 seed, because I don't think no one has reached someone has reached 8 points. So if someone is able to get a knockout, Jobe could be tied with iGame You Watch. But right now, we're under 2 minutes remaining here. Jobe still coming close, leaning with the hooks, able to go for the body shots. But right now, I'm liking the movement that we're seeing from Loso. Able to go in and out, trying to play a little bit more of the outside. And now he's getting some combinations of his own there, Omni.
Yeah, look at the stamina difference, and you see that clinch attempt. That's interesting. It's interesting only because we don't see that in the actual other fights. But look at that stamina coming out of Jobe and Deontay Wilder. It is a little lower, and you see Loso starting to attack the body of Jobe successfully as return to sender. But look at that, the whiffs of the haymakers are really going to put a big damper on everything. I'm shocked that we haven't seen a power straight to the body yet coming from Deontay Wilder, and now he gets rocks.
You saw the whiffs, and you saw the easy execution of just punishing his opponent, not able to get close to his opponent. But Loso able to do some damage. But right now, here we go, back and forth into the phone booth, and the body shots. But the head damage was there.
Yo, yeah, Nino. You talking about when I was singing? I'm freaking sweating right now. I'm about to take off my shirt. Hold on real quick.
What a way to end the second round. Again, very good for Loso, but needs to be very careful about the power of Deontay Wilder.
It doesn't take more than one. Right?
Yo, that's why I've been playing with my webcam off, because
So,
you can
I
do you
like
call
what
that?
Loso's been doing.
I like
That second
having my
round,
shirt
he's
off
been
while
able
I'm
to
streaming lately
capitalize
because it
on a
gets super
missing
hot in my
leaper and
room
found an opening
with
and
my
landed his
PC,
counter
man.
shots. Good stuff. And we will see if Loso can keep up this momentum coming out of the second and going into the third round.
Yeah, absolutely, and we'll have to see because everything is on the table. You're in the halfway mark. There's no room for
Yo, I got
error.
AC in the house, bro, but
By any
you know how it gets hot in the PC.
and for Jobe and for Loso, these guys are undefeated. These are clean, undefeated records. No draws, no losses. Jobe has a knockout, so he's gonna go for the knockout part. But this is something that both guys don't want to lose at zero. They want to stay undefeated as much as possible. And you can see Loso able to dip around and try to land those hooks. Not getting the full clean power of it, but whiffs like that from Jobe, it's going to be very hard to keep him in this fight because the more he whiffs, and if you see Loso execute and find his way into that pocket, he's going to capitalize every single time.
As he should. He should. And Loso's no slouch. That was a good shot right there. Man, they look at I think because Loso is expecting that we're going to see more action coming up to the head. He keeps pulling back, but the body I feel is really open for Loso.
Yeah, but every time you try to lean back and you try to go for the body, maybe he doesn't want to get hit in the head when it goes for the body, because I know that happens a couple of times in the trades, and it doesn't really send your opponent unless you go for a power shot. So maybe that's one thing that he's worrying about possibly.
Yeah, I mean it's certainly possible. That was nasty. Look at that block. The block is getting compromised there for Loso, eating a lot of good shots to the block. That shows you that there's a big difference in the power. Look at that. Now his head is in danger. The head and health is in danger.
Yeah, the health was in danger, but his block gauge is now in danger too. But again, Deontay Wilder, his stamina is not up to par, and he used so much in the first 2 rounds that when he tried to capitalize, when he sees that head being in danger, he can't fully capitalize or go for a strike unless he puts himself at risk. So it's high risk, high reward. How much are you willing to give to get out? So we'll have to see how it goes out as we're approaching the last seconds of the 3rd round. The CompuBox predictions.
Yo, yeah, this
So
thing
far,
is.
Joe Louis playing a little bit tit for tat.
Yo, it's like
himself, but
I'm fighting against 2 people, bro.
83 to 75
Fighting
in
against
favor of
Jobe
Loso.
and the Heat right now.
Again, it still could be anybody's fight.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Goose, maybe that's something that we could do,
yeah,
brother.
simply put, it can be anybody's fight. What I really am curious about is who's going to make the adjustment that is needed to push forward. Also, what does CompuBot think about what's going on right now? Is it all toward Loso, or is it just a split? Okay, and there it is. Then we have our answer.
So Jobe was able to win the first round, but the last 2 rounds, it was 29 to 28 in favor of Loso. So what Loso is doing is the right game plan for himself. But right now, can he keep it up? Because the power is going to be coming from Joe. Because once he sees that, he's going to go on a bull in the China shop. Crazy as the head of the bombs are going over the head of Loso. And right now, this is where the danger arises. The danger of Kenny Loggins. This is where he doesn't want to be if he's going against a Deontay Wilder.
No, but it was opened up because he started going to the body. And when he started going to the body, he made Loso think about the body. And then he went to the head. He's got to continue to keep this up. And he's also throwing hooks as the camera angle is turning. And it's allowing him to catch Loso off guard. And he is willing to continue to pound away at this block in order to break down and it can create an opening for himself to land a nasty.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Have a mean left hook, but under 1 minute in the 4th round, we're getting closer to the halfway mark of our main event of ESFL Undisputed Season Week number 4. Commentator here, Kingsley. Alongside me is Ruthless Omni. And right now we're seeing a bit of a barn burner as both guys are fighting in the phone booth. We see a little bit of the block gauge being halfway for Jobe on the right side, excuse me, of Deontay Wilder. While Loso on the left using Joe Louis is trying to find his way back in to continue on the pressure, able to attack the body, trying to land the hooks, but going winding down the last couple of seconds. Hooks landing for both of these guys, trying to find a phone booth, but we will break it off and go into the fifth round.
Second for what?
That was really good. The fifth round
Huh?
coming up, and what we've
I'll be right
noticed
back,
is
y'all.
both men have been rocked in some way, which is a good telling story. That obviously in the heavyweight division, these power punchers, it doesn't matter how much damage has been done. You guys seen Derek Lewis finish a man at the end in the last round. After getting absolutely dominated, these men are ginormous and they use their power effectively and efficiently. I do like what I saw there at the end of the round, Kingsley. I saw that Jobe started to take a little bit of a backseat and let his stamina recover. He wasn't so concerned with landing so many shots after he got the rock. He understood that that meant that there was an opening and that the damage is starting to pile up against Joe Louis. Granted, he is 5% behind. However, that can easily change.
I mean, it was closer than it was before, right? It was 83 to 75. And the fact that 70 to 75 now, there's more damage being outputted onto Loso in the Joe Louis corner. So Deontay Wilder is getting some shots in. It's just a amount of how long can he keep this out with all his stamina and all his power. Because the body shots, I like the body shots. The body shots will change everything up. But when you go for these hooks, try to send him out a little bit perfect, and he does it right there, and that's going to help him out, because with these blocks right here, if he's being efficient, he will avoid situations like this. Right now, Loso, with all the stamina in the world, trying to attack the body, but able to escape out of it. But now, we're in Joe Louis's world, and Deontay Wilder says, I'm going to wreck it, because right now, Bomb Squad is away. Block gauge is very low, trying to go for the hooks right here. Back and forth we go, and a little bit of a clinch right there, but they're still staying in the pocket. There's no referee to break them up. The stamina kind of low for Jobe right there. Jobe trying to attack the body, and that's the thing that we talked about before. Set up the body, and now he could go for the hooks to the head.
Exactly, and he just landed that was a really nice diagonal movement there. Obviously, these competitors and Loso already beginning to utilize the newly added mechanic within the game, and did it almost successfully. Could have landed a good counter shot there. Yeah, look at that. Another left hand lands flush. Left hook landing flush for Jobe on the face of Loso.
Yeah, and you can see
I'm enjoying this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And with 35 seconds left, you can see all the timing into the body. The body is hurt. He needs to run away as fast as possible. 20 seconds left into this fifth round. Loso is trying to put some damage onto his opponent. Says, oh, you have the bombs? Well, I have the goddamn nukes in my hand. And right now, he is landing. He is detonating. He is going nuclear onto Deontay Wilder. And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
now, this is where it gets very interesting, Ruthless Omni. This is where the fight becomes the real fight.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yes, I did. My popsicle.
Was Jobe's. This round's Loso's, especially at the closing. They both rocked.
Yeah, I like how in the ESFL chat, literally no one has talked since we started. They taking notes out there, man. They better. They better.
And that's exactly the point. You gotta mix up your shots. If you guys want to get better at almost any striking game, watch these two. They understand what it means to mix up your punches.
Stay relaxed, Loso. You're almost there, though. But I smell blood. I promise y'all I smell blood.
Up the area of which you want to attack.
Hey.
And ultimately, if you mix up your punches and you start landing everywhere, there's really nothing your opponent can do. That's the point.
Well, we'll have to see if the point makes the mark end this fight, because we're in the sixth round. The next round, we will see the CompuBox predictions. But right now, we see the stamina clear advantage to Loso in the left side, using Joe Louis. Again, Jobe is using Deontay Wilder on the right in the blue corner. But right now, we're seeing Deontay Wilder trying to put and able to land a vicious counter to the body, to the head. Well, we see a little bit of a clinch attempt. working to the body again. I mean, that's what you want to do if you're a boxer. When you see you're getting hit from away from a distance, you want to clinch up and try and disrupt the timing. But right now, let's see what Loso has in his pocket, has in his wheelhouse. Because right now, he's able to land, but can he land with the power? Because there's only so much Deontay Wilder could do because he's working the body, but it's only a matter of time before he goes for a power shot. Ooh, that was it. That was it there.
Yeah, it was the power shot. That was definitely the power shot. Again, as I was saying before, I'd like to see a power straight to the body coming from Deontay Wilder. It's his fastest punch, at least unless they changed it within the patch. And it is extremely effective, especially coming after a shot to the head. So, you know, there's definitely opportunity. Another clinch, and the clinch is wearing down Deontay Wilder. This stamina advantage coming across from Loso to Deontay Wilder is really making a huge difference. It is really getting smothering at this point for Deontay Wilder. He can't breathe. He can't breathe.
He can't breathe, but the match is so intoxicating and so mesmerizing that you want to just fully dive in to this setup. Because with 15 seconds left, with a counter body like that, we still are in a fight. 10 seconds left, going into round 7. The blockade is low.
I know, Nino. Yo, me too, bro. That's gonna change the game, man.
Trying to work the body because he knows that stamina is so low, and the body is
That's gonna like truly change the game, bro. People don't understand.
So far, you would think the body would go a little bit lower for Deontay Wilder in Jobe.
Yo, what's up, Great One? How you been, man?
Even, but look at the stamina, 68 to 51.
Let's get this over with, though, now.
To 58. So again, a little bit of a wider margin that we're seeing in health and in stamina here.
Yeah, and it's a story of attrition, and it's also because of how Deontay Wilder is built. They gave Deontay Wilder the last round according to CompuBot. And it's even. This is an even fight. As honestly, I would say so the same way. I think Loso's doing a little better in my opinion because of a little bit more rocks, but they are still fairly even. But the stamina is not. The stamina of the damage is not. Loso's hitting him a lot more, and he's landing in critical, important shots throughout this fight. And Jobe, Power Jobe, definitely would want to get myself in a situation where my head is not getting hurt like this, or my body, and that's hard.
Yeah, it's very hard, and you can see Jobe is very worried as he gets hit with another counter straight, going to the body, hooks. If you want to trade like that, you better come correct, because the strikes will knock somebody out. But right now, we're seeing Loso doing his job, trying to slip left or right, trying to get the disrupt timing, trying to work the body. Meanwhile, we see Jobe working his way in, working his way out, trying to find the distance to correctly land that hook. Tries to go for a power shot, lands, but not enough.
No, baby.
To cause a rock. But right now, we're seeing Loso with 1 minute close to go. We have 3 more rounds into this main event. Blockades fairly low for Loso. So Jobe, if he wants to take advantage, he can right now. Able to land a hook, gets the counter. Will he try to push on the pressure? He tries to go for it. Back in the phone booth. Both guys trying to lunge away. Body shots, landing, hooks, landing again. It's very close to call. It just takes one maneuver, one more hook. Both guys go for it. We're not just getting to a brawl right here.
This is an epic 7th round. But look at the head health now of Loso. It was red for a moment there, showing signs that he is starting to feel this battle a lot harder. And look at that. It only took about 2 shots.
Man, everything is good, Great One.
It is not good.
Yeah, Nino.
It takes about 2 shots for your head health to give you a warning sign. That is not good. But that's just the power of Deontay Wilder. And I also think that the stamina part of this is because Loso's landing more body shots on Jobe, and Jobe is not sinking as many body shots as he'd like. Oh, that was a great headshot, though. Good stuff there.
Yeah, and a great start for Jobe. Working with the hooks, now working towards the body, but Loso is no sauce. What I feel like Loso needs to do, he needs to capitalize on these 2 rounds. Because if it goes to the final round and they have similar stamina and similar health, I feel like it goes into the favor of Jobe. So he needs to really push the pace because he cannot allow to have Deontay Wilder stay in this contest when the health and the stamina are very even. So this is very key. And you can see the major key. Come DJ Khaled is trying to fight his way to get 3 points onto his competitor. But right now, Loso still trying to find his opponent, trying to avoid these vicious hooks from Wilder. Jobe on his last legs right here. But with 140 left, Loso trying to find his way, trying to find his avenue, trying to take his time, not trying to be over eager with his striking. But we'll have to see. With 125 left, uppercuts may be landing, but Deontay Wilder is probably going to go for another power shot.
As you just saw, he just feinted it. He stopped it right there. He definitely was, and he lands that sidestepping a lead left hand hook to his opponent as he was trying to circle to the center. And again, as I was saying prior, this is just smothering for him. Loso's giving him no space in order to land a power straight. He understands the danger that he would be in if he were to give up and give in to the reach advantage of Deontay Wilder. And he is being a very aggressive brawler right here and doing what he has to do. Loso is producing a lot of damage, and that was an awesome diagonal movement right hand, and he does it again. But the stamina, man, that is atrocious. And we have 2 more rounds left, and he does it again, though.
That's
one more time.
That's what I'm worried about. Those hooks are landing. They are causing damage. The only one advantage that Loso has, along with his combinations, is his stamina. So the fact that he has 1 more round to go before Jobe has nothing left and he could throw the kitchen sink out, because this could be a very close fight. I think it was when we last saw the copy box, it was 2 rounds ahead for Loso. So actually no, it was tied. Excuse me.
They were even. They were even. I still think they might be still even. That's the funny part about all this.
And that's a very scary thing. So with Loso, he needs to take advantages right here, right now, in this pin ultimate round of the main event here. So far, Jobe is still fighting. He's still continuing. He's still working on the body. He's not going to be a one-note hitter. He's going to do everything in his arsenal to work the jabs, to work the hooks, to work the body. Well, Loso, he's going to continue on the pressure. You can see him going step by step with his opponent, going for the same moves, going for the same hooks as well. Look at that move. Look at the combination. Legend going for those hooks, working really well. But with this little clinch right there, it's going to be very troubling. But we'll have to see how this whole thing plays out, Omni.
Oh, yeah, man. We're noticing that the diagonal movement, that was a great counter hook there from Jobe. The diagonal movement.
What in the hell?
By Jobe to follow up with that right hook. And he has landed that right hook onto Loso now 4 times. And there comes the left hand, and he has got him hurt. Now let's see if he's able to capitalize on this. Great recovery from Loso. He played it safe, played it smart, and may have gotten stunned, but is certainly not out and is in this fight. Just going to give himself a little bit of time to rest.
And that's very huge, because you see the blockage was very low and it's still halfway. So these power shots, they're going to deplete more of that instantly. And then you have to think, if the rounds were even, if he just got a rock and he wins this round, then makes the 10th round very, very interesting. As we're approaching the 20-second mark right here. Still attacking with these counters, working so well. A nice little left hook from Loso. Loso doing a nice job. But right now, this is where it all matters. The final round is approaching. Both guys are going to leave it to the final bell of swinging. But here it is. Oh, we didn't even see it. We didn't even see the stamina, but it's close. But
and now you can see Loso is up, man. 3 rounds.
3 rounds ahead. This is where you leave it all out there. If you're Jobe, if you want to stay undefeated, you need to pull a miracle out of nowhere and hit that deadly move. Hit the bombs onto his opponent's head. You can see the head damage.
Red.
Jobe, Loso going in, body.
Wait, baby, talk to me later.
We almost saw a replay of that. What is this, fight night? But you see, Deontay Wilder
Love you too.
is down. He's going to get up in the 5 count. But that's a 10-8 round. And if you have to think, if you're Jobe, this is it. You need to fight like your life depends on it, on me.
And here comes Loso. He is not going to let off the gas pedal here. Going to go 100 miles per hour. Go 0 to 100 real quick. Great.
Yeah, and this is a very... another key thing, 3 points are still on the line. 130 left. We see the head health being damaged a little bit. You can see he is pressing forward. He is moving forward. He wants to get his opponent right out of there real quick so he can make it 8 points and, make it 9 points to be the #1 seed. So here we go. 1 minute
Yes, sir. Let's get this guy out of here, man. Huge respect to Jobe, though. I like Jobe a lot. Huh?
What did the pop
Detonation of a new
Cotton candy,
into the
almost.
replay. And right now, Loso
Cotton.
is hoping, praying
Huh?
that his opponent
It tastes
stays
like
out for the
because-
maximal 3 points,
Mm.
but it will take a lot more. 6 count. How many seconds are left? I'm assuming it's probably 30, but there's going to be a lot of time left. Let's see. 20 seconds. Here we go. Can he pull it off? 3 points on the line, or can he make it 2? Deontay Wilder fighting for his life. Jobe trying to make sure he doesn't get the 3, 4.
That's a good fight, though, man, by
2,
Jobe. Big
1.
shout out to
We will
him.
go to the judges' scorecards, and it will go
Come on, baby.
to Loso, as he is the number 1 ranked fighter going into week 5.
Thank you, baby.
Congratulations to Loso, man. That was a very strategic and well-fought battle. You kept and maintained your stamina. You were not overly eager, and you were not impatient, and you made sure you stayed within the range that you needed to, and did not allow for any room to have a body straight or a straight land against you. Those power straights are really what you defended against, and you did
Okay.
a great job. Awesome fight between both these competitors. 47% to 39% of shots accurately landed. This was a hell of a great fight.
And another key thing, we saw the power shots come from Deontay Wilder, but interesting to see that was 41 to 37% in favor of Loso with his power shots. So interesting to see that the hooks were very much in favor of Jobe trying to get the knockout power, but Loso was able to get more damaging shots onto his opponent with more stamina.
Yeah, and that's the tail of the tape, right? Right there. He did what he had to do. He landed these powerful hooks, and he executed well. Congratulations to Loso. You are the number 1 seed, and you have defeated Jobe and given him his first loss. while you
Thanks, Nate.
now rack up your 4th win in a row.
4-0, and my goodness, who can stop the terror, the rising ascendance of Loso? That is going to be the question the next time we see you guys. But before we get into next week and talk about all the amazing fights that we've seen here before, let's talk about.
Well, you got his stamina plays a huge effect too, Goose. You definitely don't want to exhaust yourself. That's kind of what happened to him. That's why he lost, low-key. Because once I got the stamina advantage, it gets kind of crazy. Yo, what's up, Free Faller? I was just in a league fight just now, bro. Sorry I didn't respond.
I think that is a very interesting fight, because you saw somebody come in with one strategy of no stamina